Hey guys, welcome to another FIFA 22 career mode exclusive video here on the ChesnoidGaming channel. I've already uploaded one video for creator club mode and another video for player career as well. So check the channel page for those two if you've missed them. They're all going up within 30 minutes of one another. So certainly check those out as well. This video is going to be solely for career mode, manager mode, and what updates and additions are coming with that this year. So do drop the video a like if you're enjoying, or if you've seen the others and you're looking forward to more content on FIFA 22, then make sure you're subscribed and with the notification bell ticked, and you'll never miss any of the exclusive info that's coming to you on this channel. Right then, we've done player career, we've done creator club. What is new for manager mode this year in FIFA 22 career mode? The first change is an addition to an already existing functionality, an already existing mechanic. They've refreshed the transfer negotiating cinematics. I can add in a video for you here to show you it. You basically have the opportunity to see everything that's going on in the office now, and obviously rather than just two people sat there not doing anything waiting for you to actually make a selection, there's actually an ongoing scenario in the office where, you know, it's more authentic with regards how it looks and how an actual meeting would go, rather than two people just sat staring at each other, like blinking and maybe moving a little bit of a twitch with the mouth. Actually a full proper cutscene now, and they've also added the ability to start or stop scouting players from the transfer hub as well, which is another minor change to the whole transfer side of career mode. But absolutely, the new cinematic sequences provide, the quote they use here, is a more vivid experience as you try to get the best deal possible out of any given notification. There are new cutscenes entirely in player career mode, so do check that video out. Very good additions to player career mode this year. They've expanded stories, so to speak. One of their goals for FIFA 22 is to better celebrate achievements and milestones, basically acknowledge what you're doing in manager mode and what you're achieving. So there are new news items added in, and you'll see certain pictures and articles pop up for various different things that happen when in the save, etc., including when you reach 50, 100, 150, 200, and 250 matches played or won as a manager or player, when you win a manager of the month, when you win, or when a youth player from your squad has a standout debut season, which will be key for noticing which players are and potentially even aren't going to have a boost in their dynamic potential. Of course, players do change their potential based on the previous season's performances. And if you get an article pop up saying that a youth player from your squad has had a standout season, you know then for the next year to prioritise that player in your squad and with their playing time, because if you do so, they're going to grow a lot. When you, as a player, have had a standout debut season as well for player career mode, again, there's a video for that on the channel already. When you, as a player or a player from your squad, wins the golden boot for any particular competition or league, when your player becomes the clean sheet or assist leader in a league, that's in player career mode only. Again, we've covered all of the player career mode details in a previous video. And when you or one of your players' goal projection is to break a competition's goal record, and when you finally succeeded in doing so. In real life, Paul Mullin for Cambridge United this year broke the club record for most goals scored in a single season and the League Two record for most goals scored in a single season. Those sorts of records will be in the coding for career mode this year, and you'll be able to keep a track of which records you're breaking when you break them in career mode this year. Now, a lot of the changes have extra additions to them for the next generation consoles. The majority of what I've covered in all three of these videos this afternoon is on every console. However, on PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X and S, and Stadia, these accomplishments aren't just celebrated in the news. They've also added pre-match intro sequences where the commentator will pick up on what we've achieved, new cinematics such as new team warm-up sequences, locker room moments which we've seen in the player career mode, teams inspecting the pitch as well as groundskeepers making last-minute preparations, which is key for creator club mode where you can select what your pitch looks like in your stadium. And they will also build up the tension for important matches ahead. If your team is underperforming in an important match, you might even see the crowd leaving early. Crowd changes in career mode. Visual changes to the crowd and to the stadium. Yes, thank you. Fantastic. We've added a new reveal cinematic when you get a new managerial job. We've also updated transfer announcement news to take place at the stadium, not just in the press room. Of course, key to point out, these cinematic changes are only on the next generation consoles and Stadia. Google Stadia. They are not available on PlayStation 4, Xbox One, or PC. Only on PS5, Xbox Series X or S, and on Google Stadia. Your player career journey will be picked up by the commentary team with banter around transfer loan or moves, your debut, and when you're solidifying your place in the starting 11. As we covered in player career mode, you have to work your way up to being a starting 11 player. They've improved the quality of screenshots taken from the match in the news you receive when you return to the hub in order to make the stories more specific to your actual match experience. So rather than it just being like a screenshot of someone hitting a ball, it'll actually be properly from that game. They've also, it says last but not least, we've refreshed the goal news from elsewhere in English commentary with former England and Arsenal women's FC player Alex Scott providing minute-by-minute updates to matches that are played simultaneously. So basically taking over Alan McAnally's job that we hear when he updates for penalties and cards and etc. and goals in other games. Using the latest technology to make sure the transition between the commentary team and Alex Scott sound as natural as possible. The new technology on next-gen consoles is going to make career mode feel a lot different on FIFA 22. And obviously, the gameplay is going to feel a lot different on next-gen consoles with the introduction of the Hypermotion technology, which is brand new for this year. Tifos are going to be dynamic. Now, I believe, as it's under this header, that dynamic Tifos would be for next-gen consoles only, although I don't know that for sure, because it's in a different segment here and I haven't had it clarified. I will ask the question and let you know on social media, on Twitter most specifically, what is and isn't part of the next-gen only category. But they've previously relied on Is This the Player art in fan tifos. That's now a thing of the past. In FIFA 22, if a player becomes one of the top-rated players in the team, or if they're there for a while, they can be used in player tifos displayed by fans ahead of an important match. And that means any player, including generated ones. So you do a youth-only career mode, or you do a creator club where you get all generated players. They can be brought to life in tifos by your fans in the stadium ahead of games. Love that. Love that. Obviously, with keeping up to date with all of the authenticity and the licenses, etc., whether you be a manager or a player, they're obviously trying to add as much realism to the game as possible. So the UEFA Conference League, which is a brand new European competition for Europe, will be added into the game. They are making other additions licensing-wise that will be announced at a later date. When I can tell you about those, I shall tell you about those. If you weren't sure what the UEFA Conference League is, think of it like a tiered system. Champions League at the top, UEFA Europa League underneath it, and then the UEFA Europa Conference League is a third-tier European competition. Tottenham are an English side that are in that competition this year. Now, there is a lot more in the two videos that I've previously made about Creator Club, which is basically the main change to Manager Career Mode this year, on top of kind of the visual things that they're adding, that they're talking about with the cutscenes, etc. And then Player Career Mode has had a massive overhaul this year for the first time in years. So do check those two videos out for much more detail about what's coming in FIFA 22 Career Mode. And as soon as we get more information via the EA Game Changers program and the Career Mode Design Council, then I will let you know right here on this channel as soon as everything is past an embargo date, which it has now for all of the information you've learned in the 3 videos in the past half an hour. Check the channel page for them. Make sure you subscribe to this channel so you don't miss out on any further exclusive news reveals. But for this video, this shorter one, that is all for now. Thank you very much for watching. Go and enjoy the Brentford Career Mode, which is ongoing. We've updated loads of transfers in that save and also updated the league. So I'm starting in the Premier League with Brentford, and we've just gotten underway in that. So it's a perfect time to get involved. Right, that's all for this one. Thank you very much for watching, guys. Hopefully you're enjoying and you're excited about the prospect of everything that's coming with FIFA 22 Career Mode. I'll see you next time.